In this video, I'm going to show you constructor in C#, C-O-N-S-T-R-U, CPY constructor. So we have already seen about the methods in C#. So how does method works and how we can create the methods in C#. So what is constructor? So it is also similar types of method, but it is a special type of method. It works as method, but it is a special types of method. So let's create one class student, and then I can create here the constructor. But before creating the constructor, I can create one method. So method name is void my function, and then I will give you here the one message, please take my function, and then outside this my function I can make the main function here, static void main string GS, and then I can create the object of that class student. And if I run this code, what will happen? I'm pressing on the run button, and now you can see nothing will display here, because if we create the function, then we must have to call that function. So we have to create the reference. We can access this my functions through this reference student. So we can type the CW and then student dot my function. Sorry, just call that function student dot my function. And if I run this code by pressing Ctrl F5, now this code is running, and you can see the output as this is my function. And in this way, we can access our method inside the class. But what if I remove this void here and I create the same name as student as here the method name? And you can see now this is the constructor, and default this is public, access modified, default it as access modified as public. We'll discuss the access modified in upcoming videos also. So I can remove this public, and default it won't take any return type. If I put here void, then it won't take the void, because the constructor doesn't have any return type. It only have the access modifier public as default. And this is my constructor name. You can create the constructor name, must be same as the class name, and you can give whatever message you want inside the constructor, and you do not need to call that function. It will invoke automatically when I create the object of that class. If I create the object of student class, then it will automatically call the student constructor. So if I run this code here by pressing the run button, then our code is running here, and you can see the output, same output as before. This is my functions. So this is also the special types of method, but we do not need to call that method. So in this case, we can use the constructor, and it is very useful when we have to initialize our object. So we do not need to call that student constructor. So constructor name is same as the class name. So I hope this video will help you to understand about the constructor in C#. So please, if you find this video helpful, please do not forget to like this video and subscribe this channel. Thank you.